Hey guys, this is Peter, and today I have something pretty cool for you. It is a, affordable network-attached storage solution. This one's from Synology. They're the leaders in network-attached storage devices. Take a look at the disk station that's right here on top, right? So you see multiple disks. That looks like 10 disks. There's processors involved. It has a Ryzen processor. It has memory. It's running programs. It'll also run you, in this case, $6,000. This is on the other end of the spectrum. Look at this, 219, 4 terabytes. This was designed to be, an easy to use. Look, first line says, scan a QR code to begin. No storage or networking expertise is required. And this is just a fun unit to use. So think of it as a cloud storage device, but it's on premise. It's at your house. You know, a lot of us use the cloud to back up pictures, whether it's from our phones. And we've been filling them up over the years. And guess what? They were really nice to give us 5 gigs at the beginning. Some companies are now giving you 12 like Google, but that fills up rapidly. And then, I'm paying Dropbox, paying $100 to Microsoft, although they give me a terabyte worth of space, and Office 365. And I'm also paying Google because I ran out of space. This allows you to take control of your data again. You can download all the data you have at all of those instances and get back some of your freedoms again. So you're not going to be beholden to one company or the other because you happen to have cloud data there. Maybe you have 3 iPhones in a row and you'd rather switch over to an Android. Regardless of which cloud you use, regardless of whether you have PCs or Macs, let me just show you this thing. Here, it's on my PC. And I just went to this site, portableb.synology.com, and I can run one of 2 apps. There's B Files, which is here. I've dove in here. Here's my files. This is what I'm sharing. Take a look at this. Whether you're on a phone or a PC, you may not have the codec. That's the coder decoder to open up some of these files like a Word document. Boom. But this will do it for you. Watch a movie. I sent this out to some friends. Boom. You can watch this too. This one's free on the web. It's the Tony Alva story. It's fantastic. Take a look for that. Let's see. Cloud services. I backed up my OneDrive. I was paying $100 a year just to have this OneDrive thing. Granted, I got Office 365, but there's other ways around it. I can back up all sorts of clouds. I can back up my Dropbox. Good. My Google Drive. Good. Microsoft. Oh, and it'll do... where I have a page on how to do your iCloud. iCloud photos, it's just a little bit different. Here, go to the app, tell it to back up your photos. Not only will it back up all of your past photos, but all of your future ones as well. It's a better way to use the cloud. You can offload from the cloud. But I know what you're thinking. Wait, but the cloud was my backup. Cloud is a terrible backup. Look at your terms and conditions. It's called cold storage. It's really inexpensive storage, and they are not backing it up. From Microsoft to Apple to Dropbox, they're saying your data is put up there, and we are not responsible for it. It's up to you to back it up. This enables you to back it up. But if I'm telling you to offload, how do you back up this? Well, there's 2 ways to do that. Either you can plug a USB port into the back and back up this drive, or the best deal that I've seen on the web, if you wanted 4 terabytes to back up your 4 terabyte disk, let's see, Microsoft only goes up to a terabyte, Google goes up to 2 terabytes for $100, and Apple, you can go all the way up to 12 terabytes, but 6 terabytes would do it, $359 a year. You can do the same thing with Synology using their backup, $59.99. It backs up your 4 terabyte disk. And yeah, it's going to be $59 a year. That is by far the best deal going. You don't actually need it though. You can actually back it up with a drive yourself. I just like having access to this stuff. You know, when it's in the cloud, it's always available. And I can share it with my friends and family. Well, I can do exactly that now. Here's the files, right? So if I wanted to share this with somebody, all I need to do is click on it and I can get a sharing link. Boom. That's all it's going to take to share it. Let's see. I think I have a sharing link. All right, already. I'm going to edit my sharing link. I can choose the link protection. Or I can require a password. I can give it an expiration date. Some really great features here. I'm going to show you some other ones that are you're going to like. Let's see. When you go to another view called Photos, it looks like this. I can organize my photos. I can organize them by trips. So this is a trip to Joshua Tree. I can choose to share this whole trip, and it comes out with a link. There's even a better one. I really like this one. If I went on a trip with people, I can create a photo request link, which means I'm going to share my photos with everyone, but I'm also allowing them to upload their photos. So we can kind of collab, and this is kind of a collab space. That is pretty darn cool. Really some great features for a drive that is $219. I've been really shocked by this thing. It is pretty cool. It's going to pay for itself. It's going to liberate you. It's going to allow you to conglomerate all of your different clouds. I have Dropboxes, and I don't even know why. I have Google storage. I have a lot of storage up there. I do have some stuff. My father recently passed away. His stuff's on an Apple Drive. I'm going to go and log into that and yank the stuff down so we can close it down, because obviously he doesn't use it anymore. Let me show you how this works on my phone. Here's my phone. Let me open it up, and all right, this is my Android phone, but you can see I have a bunch of apps on here. Here we go. Here's the two, B Photos and B Files. If I click on B Photos, this is my phone again. Look, I can review things by the year, by the month, even by the day. It is set up to back up all my phone photos. As soon as I plug in and I'm on Wi-Fi, no matter where I am, it says, hey, it's all free now and it's not going to use any battery power. Let's go for it. I can also see all my albums. There they are. I can even choose to collaborate from here. Some really great stuff. This is one neat little drive. What a neat way to do it. It's basically cloud space that you're able to share with multiple people, collaborate with, and, well, it's at your home. And it's $219. That's a really cool part. There's some more pieces here. Oh, let me show you that. All right, I know how to do it on this one. So I'm going to go here, B Files. And if I go over here, look, I can look at it as icons, or I can look at them as other things. Ooh, let me show you some music real quick. Here's a PC that I'm backing up. And yeah, I have some music on here. And what I like about this is it's FLAC files. What's a FLAC file? It's a lossless thing. And if you don't have the codec, you can't play it. But this drive has all the codecs so that you can look at PDFs. You can look at Word documents, Excel files, all of the standard stuff, FLAC, IF, all of them, GIFs. It's ready to do all of that for you. And if you are a Apple user, they do have different ones here. That is right here. They talk about Google Photos, Google Cloud, and if you're bigger than 15 gigs, here, they ask you to download these extensions for the Apple stuff, but it makes it so it's not just a copy, it's not just a backup, it's a usable backup, it's a referenceable backup, and you can do it from your phone. So that is pretty darn cool. All this stuff is at your fingertips, and it's not just this PC. That's what I was going to show you. Let's go to System Settings. All right, so here I can see the health of my drive, how much space I have, what's out there. I can also click on users, and I can invite up to 8 people. I've sent out an invitation to my wife. She's yet to accept it, but I hope that she's going to get it so that when she comes home and her phone is on Wi-Fi, it will download everything. You can also say free up space, and there's a nice little button there where it says, hey, these photos are backed up. Let's pull them off the phone and give you more space. This makes your phone choice more usable. Phones used to come with 64 gigs worth of memory. And I think that was 32 actually. Now 64 you can't even get anymore. Do you want 128 or 256? Or even 512? Well, you might be thinking, well, I do take a lot of pictures. You don't need it because you can empty them every time you come home. And you can empty it. You can do this for your wife and for your kids. And it would all be on the same drive because you can support up to 8 people. You'll all have your own space. Even if I come home and I plug in a USB flash drive, it'll back up the USB flash drive. External drives, this is what you'd use to plug in a hard drive and back up this instance of it. This is pretty cool. I'm going to take them up on, they have an offer that's out there where they'll back up everything for 3 months for free, and you can kind of get a feel for it. Otherwise, it's $60 a year for 4 terabytes. That's insane. I think that's a really good deal too. Anyway, guys, take a look for this. I'll put a link down below. $219. Hey, at the end of this week on Friday, what is it? Friday the 21st is National Backup Day. So it's not only a day you should be thinking about backing up. It's hard to think about it every day, but guess what? With something like this on your phone, you're just going to plug it into charge, which you normally do, and you're not even going to know it, but it's going to back up all of your photos. This is a lot of fun to use. I think you're going to like it. Here, let me just show you this. I put this video up, and all I have to do to share it is get a sharing link. Boom. If I wanted to edit the way that it was shared before, I could have added passwords and expiration dates and all of that. But I simply mail a link to my friends, and they can watch it. Here, watch how difficult this is. Get a sharing link. It's there. Here, I'm going to go to an incognito window, paste in that link, and you're going to see it looks like this. They're connecting to my drive, to my little server, and they're going to be able to watch it. I sent this out to a couple buddies, and they were able to watch it, no problem. So that's fantastic. I didn't think that was possible on a unit. If you said, is that possible? I have a budget of $300, or worse, a budget of $250. How can I do this? I'd say you'd have to have a PC on all the time, but you don't. This little B station is going to do the trick. I really like this thing, and I can think of a number of people that I need to get one for in my life, because like my mom is always running out of space. She wants to know what she can do. Back the thing up. Your PCs, back them up. I think the document folder on every PC needs to be backed up. That's where you should be putting your taxes and all the documents you create, and that's the folder you really need to get back. Do your photos too. Some people even do their music. There you go. Anyway, guys, this is one fun unit to use. I love the price point, and especially like this. No real storage or networking experience is required. This thing just works. It's kind of fun. See you in the next one, guys. Talk to you soon.